So we are going to check out another reaction, based on the fat acceptance group. And let's just get into it.
If y'all skinny witches want to know why Aaron Samjo says that this is a bikini body audio is only for us fat bitches, because if we look on the video comments on a skinny person, beautiful, awesome, you're so gorgeous. If you look on a fat person, no, you're ugly. There are kids here. I can't believe you could ever embarrass yourself like this. Are you fucking serious? This is
yikes. I'm already. Oh, I feel so bad for her already. I mean, this is just, that's bad. And she looks fairly young, so I hate to see so many young people doing this, because it's, they have their whole life ahead of them. There's so much they can do, and it's like, why are you ruining yourself now? Why are you killing yourself now? You're so young, there's so much ahead of you, and it's like, it's like they've just given up. I have no idea.
why the audio's not for you. Skinny fucking bitches, stay off of it.
People, what's something that you do that you're pretty sure really pisses off thin people?
Aside from the obvious existing while fat without hating myself, that really pisses people off for some reason. I'm one of those people that spends the majority of my life just walking.
I'm just wondering who gets mad about this. I mean, am I the only one who thinks, no, I'm not, I already know that. But come on. I feel like this subject has been so beaten the dirt. I'm trying to watch my mouth. And again, it looks like a young girl. And I'm just like, why are you doing this? And it's like they almost want to act like their body is like scientifically different. Like it's just impossible for them. And even they don't know how the process works. And it's like, it's hard for me to have compassion for this group. Like any. Because of just how awful their attitude is. It has nothing to do with your weight, but how awful and how nasty of a person you are, and all the misinformation you're spreading to people who really shouldn't be hearing this. And you know this. They have to know this, and they don't care. That's the definition of selfish. Like, come on.
Around half naked in lingerie. I'm not wearing clothes unless I absolutely have to, you know what I mean? And so I get a lot of comments that are like, how are you so confident? Oh my god, you are so confident. And
oh my god, a confident fat chick. Wow, I've never seen it before in my life. Oh my god. Come on, this is cringy. This is like cringy. It's almost hard to watch. Like, why? They're so young. Why? I'm going to be 43 in March. I'm terrified, and I've already had a heart attack. This is insane to me.
I know they mean it as like a compliment, I think, but it's just like, why wouldn't I be confident? So I started playing dumb and asking them that, going, wait, why does that make me confident? Everyone else is wearing the same kind of.
Because it's common for bigger girls to have. It's common. Bigger people usually deal with depression, anxiety. There's a lot of reasons behind why they're bigger. It doesn't mean that's what causes the actual fat. You do eat. It makes you eat more, depending on how, I guess, you handle things. Some people don't eat, but some people can't. That's like their run to, it's going to hold them over, their clutch, until, I don't know, the next hard time comes. But it's like they're so young, and I don't, like, God, at their age, I mean, well, I had 2 kids, but still, like, they have so much ahead of them. And even if they do have kids at a young age, like, come on, man, you can't. Who was letting you believe this? Who's letting you have a kid and believe this? Well, Tess Holiday, never mind.
Everyone else, why am I confident? And they kind of shit themselves, because they're like, oh shit, gotta admit this was fatphobia. Whoops. But yeah,
fellow fat people.
I've said it before, I will say it again, fatphobia does not exist. That just sounds, it sounds really dumb now. Having seen as many videos of it as I've seen, and watching Amberlynn read, this is just, I mean, I don't understand how Amber still has a channel with all the things she's said and done, but hey, the French will find out, man.
Okay, wait, keep up with this. The thin people that hate fat people don't hate fat people because they're fat. They hate them because every time they see a fat person that is simultaneously happy, it invalidates their entire experience of being thin and being afraid of being fat. Okay, wait.
And that is okay. That is okay. Because fat also means that you're not taking care of yourself. You're not taking care of your body. And it's obvious. Word, when you see people are overweight, you already know what their body is and how they got that way. That's why fat is gross to some people. It's not because they think you're personally gross as a person. It's how you don't take care of yourself, and that stuff will literally hurt you. It will break down your organs, your muscle. It'll tear you up. And I can't believe Fat's Epic Bro said that it's good for your joints. That please don't listen to these people.
Okay, wait, keep up with this. The thin people that hate fat people don't...
A lot of people like this. It's... you can see right through the argument. It's not even an argument. And yet they're still arguing.
Reasons why fat people don't want to go to the doctor. Part 1 million. Eye doctor edition. So I wear glasses, if you can't tell. I need them when I'm driving, and sometimes I wear them just around the house. So today I go to the eye doctor, and there's this deal that's like you get an eye exam with 2 pairs of glasses. And when I was looking around, I was noticing a lot of them were like very squishy and like didn't look good on my face. So I went to the receptionist and I said, hey, do you have any like designs that are for wider faces? And she looks at me like confused, and she's like, oh, for like fatter people? And I was like, yeah, my face is a little bit wider, so I need a bigger size. Well, she says, I think like Randy Jackson has a brand that a lot of like bigger people like. Okay.
Look, you make people feel like they can't approach that subject, and that makes them feel uncomfortable. And it's common for people to do that. They feel uncomfortable because you're already giving that vibe. I know you need glasses, and I get it. And your head's a little bit bigger than than somebody else's. But it's not the end of the world. And I'm sure she didn't mean like to bully you.
I'll preface this by saying I'm not embarrassed to ask for a bigger size in clothes, for my face, whatever, because I believe that all people deserve to have items that fit them. And it's not embarrassing to me to need a wider size of glasses because I just have a wider face. Like, these are my bones. My bones would be there regardless of my fat.
Some people do just have a wider face. I've seen people lose weight and still have the wide face.
I just take up some extra room. Sorry. And I say, oh, okay, so all the frames on this wall are the same size. And she says, yeah, let me ask the other receptionist. Hey, sorry, I don't want to be too loud. Hey, do you know of any glasses for like big?
Short little story. I was at the store with one of my mom's very elderly friends, and like she was hunched over, very tiny. And I was helping her pick out food and, driving her. I was walking down the rest of the aisle, and we were in the frozen section, and she was looking at some kind of ice cream she could get for tonight. And she yells, and I'm already down at the end of the aisle, okay? And there are people there, mind you. She yells down the aisle, oh, I found light ice cream. And I'm thinking to myself, what? Now, I could have left that out, but I also didn't rush to the internet to, complain about it, because it happens. Things happen. It's not, she didn't mean to hurt me. She wasn't trying to bully me or, like that. It's, come on.
People. The other receptionist, doesn't even look at us, and she's like, no. Okay, so she's, yelled across the room that I'm needing a bigger size, and then, adding this layer of shame to it that's totally unnecessary. It's 2022. I have a bigger body. I don't think that completely relates to the size of my glasses.
Yeah, but I mean, skinny is still average, though. Even though you're a bigger person, and it is, people are getting bigger at a growing rate. And the U.S. is really great with that. So I mean, while people like you, your size, and people like that are growing in population, it doesn't mean that you're the majority. You're still a minority, and it's just I don't. Not everybody sees a fat person every day, unless maybe we even watch TV. It's just, I mean, I don't understand. Like this, I'm not being mean. It's just truth, damn it.
But there is nothing wrong with needing a bigger size. There's nothing wrong with getting something that fits you and feels comfortable. There doesn't need to be any shame in it. Completely fine. So, yeah, this is a new edition of why people don't like going to the doctors, because they are...
Nobody likes going to the doctors. Nobody. Skinny, fat, purple, yellow, they don't like going to the doctors. Hell, I've waited, literally to the last minute. I had a heart attack. I hate the doctors. But that doesn't mean it's because I think they're fat phobic. I just don't want to, I hate it. I hate having to wait. I hate having to, the waiting's actually a very big deal to me. If we could just get this going and over with, I wouldn't hate it so much. But anyways, let's let her talk. Finish it.
very shame-inducing for absolutely no reason. Thanks for listening.
You're welcome.
Man. Just shut up, Brittany. Wayne said that this is a gender-bending production. I know what this is about. This is about what I look like, right? You don't want a big girl in a lead part? It would just be a lot easier if you just came out and said it, instead of telling people that their turn would...
Is this a real show? Am I missing something? I mean, I'm just wondering. I really don't know.
And then when their turn comes, being like, oh yeah, guess what? Yeah, still not your turn.
And also, why is no one listening to me? This is going to be like a tornado of diarrhea.
It already is. This is about the right dancer in is a unique situation. And
dancing? Really? Oh, come on. And it's a moot. Oh my, come on.
Why did you take this video down for violating community guidelines? Because it didn't.
it sounds like you're having...
I've had weight issues my whole life. High blood pressure, high sugar, aching joints. Your health is at risk. Yes. Yes. If I could scream to my younger self right now, I would. If I could change it, I would. I wouldn't wish being fat on anybody. It'll kill you quicker. And sometimes heart attacks are very common with big people. It doesn't matter how old you are either. It could happen at any time, and that sucks. And I've also heard if you've gotten a COVID shot that it's also very highly likely that you could get a heart attack too. I didn't know that until recently. I really should have looked that up. I'm kicking myself so bad for getting that.
Health issues, and that really sucks. That being said, I don't have any of those health issues, so I don't really know why you are commenting on my post about it. I also don't believe that you need to be quote-unquote healthy to be deserving of kindness and respect. And as I stated before, my health is...
TikTok took it down, but...
not a risk. And it's not your business.
Not your business.
I do know that decreasing stress can help your blood pressure. Maybe staying out of my fucking business would do that for you.
Facts.
Clearly...
You are a public figure. Am I wrong? You do this for a living. You're gonna get hate. What is wrong with you? That's what comes with the territory. And that's not even if you're a celebrity or famous in any way. It happens to everybody on a daily basis. You're not the only one. And it doesn't just happen to fat people. People are just dicks sometimes. It's social media.
Being a fat person thriving is creating some anxiety for you.
What I gathered is that people control, essentially shit on fat people with no consequences on this app. But the second we respond kindly, our shit gets taken.
That was kind. That was kind. Wow. You're such a nice person.
Down. Interesting.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Wow. So I'm done. Need to take a break for a minute. This is just, wow. Have a good evening.